makes 5 days, man. 5 more days. And time is flying. So today, like I told you yesterday, I am no longer taking pre-workout, and I had to make my own pre-workout. So what did I do? I used apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, a little bit of black pepper, pure beta-alanine, pure caffeine, and I used a little bit of black coffee. And that's my pre-workout. I would say it's probably about 300 milligrams of caffeine, maybe a little less. I'm not really sure how much caffeine is in the coffee, but the caffeine tab was 200 milligrams from coffee beans from Caden Muscle, and then the beta-alanine, which is 100% pure, just beta-alanine, did 3 grams of that, and then 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and maybe like 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. And that was my pre-workout. But today's workout. So today we have back and biceps. I got a new plan from my coach. I am low calories. I will be starving. I'm going to be tired, but it is what it is. This is what I signed up for. This is what I'm doing for me, nobody else. I do this for myself. So I weighed in this morning at 172.6. I posed, looked pretty good. I'm happy with the way things are going. I'm going to include today's workout. It should be good. Everything is 3 sets of, I think, 15-20 reps. This is more so about volume, not about pushing to failure or pushing yourself beyond measures where you can get injured. So today's gonna be a high volume back and bicep workout. Hope you guys enjoy it, like the content. Please like and subscribe, and I will include my physique and today's posing at the end of the video. Also, macro change. So my macros, yes, they have changed. They have gone down. I am low calorie. I'm going to be eating about 1,600 calories the next 3 days. Also, my cardio is only going to be 20 minutes per day on the treadmill. Just low intensity, steady state. And then also carbs are at 100. Fat is at, I believe, 36. And protein is 226. So give or take a little bit less than, a little more than 1,600 calories is what I'll be eating. Then I will start my carb up process on Thursday. Water today is at 2 gallons. Sodium still at 2,500. And the one thing that I didn't cover is potassium. I try and keep my potassium levels obviously more than my sodium levels. Only about 3,500 milligrams to 4,500. That's more on the performance upper intake of what you want to do as far as potassium goes. But since I brought down my carbs, I'm consuming a little bit less vegetables. Potassium levels are going to drop a little bit because most of the potassium comes from the spinach and asparagus and everything else I'm eating. So food choices. I'm eating a lot more fish. Fish, eggs, and protein powder are the main sources of protein. Fats are just coming from the meats for the most part, and carbohydrates are coming mainly from complex carbs from the vegetables, and then a little bit of sweet potato post-workout, and pre-workout meal is oats and protein powder. And I eat that about 2 to 2.5 hours before I train. But I kind of digest a little bit. And then that's it. So, like I said, stand by for the workout, and then for today's physique and posing, and I'll see you in the next video. For the first exercise, we're going to have a seated row. We perform 3 sets of 20 reps on each arm. Again, focusing on contraction and blood flow. Remember about the weight. Keep your back straight and really focus on the squeeze, and try to squeeze that lat and really get that mind muscle connection. 3 sets of 20. Next, we have the seated cable row. Again, 3 sets of 20 reps each, using the cables for each hand individually. If you don't have this kind of machine, just use a triangle. It doesn't really matter. As you can see at the end of this movement, I am stretching the lats, really trying to get blood flow in there. Really focus on the squeeze and getting that mind muscle connection, that contraction. Again, don't worry about the weight, kind of just focus on the squeeze, getting that contraction in there. Again, 3 sets of 20 reps. Next, we have the barbell row, again with the overhand grip. Again, 3 sets of 20 reps, again focusing on contraction. As you can see, I'm not doing a lot of weight here. It's, like I said, 20 reps, high volume workouts, just kind of burning them calories, getting the blood flowing, working the muscle, kind of just feeling the muscle I'm targeting. In 3 of 20. Next, we have a chest supported dumbbell row. I don't have a T-bar row at the Planet Fitness, so this is what I do just in its place. But 3 sets of 20. If you have a T-bar row, use a T-bar row instead. Again, this is a great movement though. You really get the stretch and contraction, really focusing on the contraction and building a mind muscle connection, really feeling that contraction when you pull it up. You're focusing on when you pull up, you're trying to pull the weight through your lats and really feel that squeeze. Next, we have your standard hammer curl, 3 sets of 20. Again, keeping your back straight, really squeezing the muscle. And as you can see on the way up, I'm turning the bicep to kind of get more of a contraction and more of a feel in the muscle. Again, don't worry about the weight. Try to get the 3 of 20 reps here. Next we have your standard easy bar barbell curl. Again, 3 sets of 20. Focus on the squeeze, keeping your back straight. Try not to lean too far forward, and try not to arch your back on the way up. As you can see on the way up, I'm actually leaning a little bit forward to really get the top contraction at the maximum peak bicep. Again, 3 sets of 20. For the last of our extras, we're going to have a preacher curl. Preacher curl machine was taken, so I used this instead. Again, it's still isolating the biceps and really focus on contraction. Again, 3 sets of 20 reps here. Like I said, really focusing on the contraction. That's all we're trying to do here. If you are not in a depletion phase, then you can lower the reps and increase the weight and do a pyramid, maybe a 10, maybe a 15, 12, 10 for this workout. But if you're just someone getting into working out, or you're just trying to work the muscle, then try and focus on high volume and getting that mind muscle connection and focusing on the contraction. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, this was this morning posing around 6:30 in the morning. Completely flat, as you can see, muscle ain't popping at all, but I'm going through the 4 mandatory poses I got to do on stage. The front pose, then your quarter turns, the back pose, and the other quarter turns. Yesterday's video, I kind of showcased some moves I'm going to be doing in T-walk, which I'm going to practice more during the week. You got to pose every single day, get the body kind of used to it, and get used to that uncomfortable feeling, because posing is a lot harder than people think. It's very, very taxing, and it's actually a workout in itself. So again, hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video and more content.